And we are live with another episode of the Keeg Talks. Today, the Keeg Talks, The Flash. The CW show? No, The Flash movie that just came out. It is June 18th, 2023, and I'm your host, Dimithri Perera. And this is the show brought to you by the Keeg, where we talk about a different geek topic every geek week. Obviously, this week is The Flash, and, we got to talk about the movie that just came out. If you are watching us live, you're watching us on twitch.tv/The Keeg Show or youtube.com/The Keeg Show. And if you are watching us live, you can see exactly who our guests are for this episode. But, if you're not watching us live, you are listening to the podcast. And that is great. And that is wherever you get your podcasts. We're there. You can find The Keeg on all those different podcast platforms. Let me introduce our awesome guests for today. We haven't had him in a little bit. Because he's a busy man. He's a working man, We got Michael Meade, a.k.a. For the Love of Comics, a.k.a. Mike's Comic Life. Michael, how you doing, man?
Hi. I'm great. Thank you again for having me on. Yeah, sorry I've been forever. I miss it. I really do. I should just pop in every once in a while.
Yeah, just, you're always welcome.
Of course. I know. I always have a blast here.
I feel like if there was a Mount Rushmore of the Keeg, you've been on the Keeg a lot. You'd be on.
It gets better every time,
Mount
sir.
Keegmore,
every time.
Yeah.
Please make it Mount Keegmore.
Mount Keegmore. So thanks so much for being here again.
Thank you.
We're gonna be talking about the Flash, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So thanks for being on this one.
My honor.
We also got Lex from Wednesday Pull, the Wednesday Pull list, aka Wednesday Pull. We got Lex. What's up, Lex?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm happy to be back. I feel like I just saw you. So
not only did we saw the Flash together when I was in Texas this last week, and so we'll get into the Flash movie and stuff. But I feel like Lex, maybe you're not on Mount Keegmore, but I feel like you're campaigning to be, because recently,
I'm working on it.
Recently, I've had you on Comic Talk twice, 2 weeks in a row. And then I see you in person, and then I'm like, let's talk about it on the Keeg Talks, The Flash. So you're working your way up.
Yeah, I had a feeling there was going to be a Mount Keegmore, so I figured I'd start the Mad Dash.
Yeah.
Campaigning. So I'm here.
The difference between Mount Rushmore and Mount Keegmore is that we don't take sacred Native American mountain ranges and carve our faces into it. We're not going to do that for Mount Keegmore.
That's good. That's a plus.
Yeah, we're probably gonna put Mount Keegmore on the side of an old, hotel of a con man / businessman that can't sell the property.
Please do.
We're gonna.
It's so great.
If only I could find one. So the Flash movie. It's been a long road. It's been 10 years maybe since they announced that they were going to do a Flash movie, and kept updating it, pushing it back, changing directors, whatever. We finally saw the Flash movie, and as we open up this episode, let's talk about our scores. Right off the bat,
yes.
Cold turkey.
Yeah.
It's not cold turkey. It's whatever. But the point being is
Lukewarm
no warm-up,
turkey.
no warm-ups here. What are you guys' scores?
Turkey.
Room temperature turkeys. What are you guys' scores for the Flash, and why? And I'd like to preface this by saying the Keeg is a relatively positive podcast. It doesn't mean we love everything, and it doesn't mean we hate everything, and we're not a bunch of haters. We don't get our clicks and our views from clickbait hate stuff. That's not kind of what we're all about. And I'm also, personally, I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum,
Yeah.
So I just wanted to preface that. Why am I saying it for this movie? I don't know. It applies to every movie.
Yeah, right.
If you loved it, you loved it. And if you hated it, you hated it. And I'm not here to convince anyone that they're wrong. But
I think that applies to all the fandoms that we love and celebrate, Dimithri. That's the reason I love being on your show, is because you have such a positive attitude with it, and you bring everyone on here from different viewpoints, and they like things and they don't like things, and everyone can just talk about it and love it all together. And I think that's
Right.
beautiful. I really do. I think that's great.
We might disagree on stuff, but you know, there's a respect for you guys, and there's a respect for the people out there. You know,
because I know on the show plenty of times you and me have disagreed on certain storylines and characters, and I'm still here, so
you keep getting asked back, so
keep getting asked back.
So. All right. So, what are our scores?
So, knowing the scores, I think Michael should go first.
Oh yes,
and then we'll go.
We'll go in a order. Yeah. So I gave this. We're obviously doing out of 10. Yes, Dimithri, out of 10.
Yeah, we're doing out of 10. 10 is the best. One is the least.
Got it. With that being said, I'm right in the middle with a 5 out of 10 for this movie. And just a little present backstory on this is like I've been not feeling a lot of the superhero movies lately, and I was like, oh man, why is that not doing that? Why am I not connecting with these superhero movies as I used to? And I was like, maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm not going. I was having some issues with myself, and I was like, I'm just not doing it for my own personal reasons. The movies aren't bad. I'm just not connecting with them. But then I saw Spider-Verse, right? I saw the new Spider-Verse, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm back, baby, I'm back. I mean, I'm going crazy on it. And then I saw The Flash.
Quick question: did you? What about Guardians? Because Guardians 3.
Yes.
Did you not like it?
What about it? Yeah. I mean, I don't think I could see it again, but not because the movie was bad, because there's a lot of strong stuff in it that, especially with all like the animal stuff in there. I just can't do it. But the movie was fun. The movie was good. It was a very good ending to the story. Yes.
Okay. I just don't think
I could see it again because of that, because of the heavy issues that they talk about in there. I just probably couldn't do it again.
For sure.
But speaking of Spider-Verse, I got super excited over it. I was like, oh, I've been rejuvenated with my love of comic book movies and stuff like that. And I saw The Flash, and I just, are we going into it now? Do I want to talk about why my 5 exists?
Give your quick, why does your 5 exist? We'll go into depth as we go throughout this episode.
Sure, because there is stuff I liked about it. I want to get into that. There is stuff I liked about it. I just can't get past, to be honest, I just can't get past Ezra Miller. I don't find their performance engaging to me. I don't connect with them, and just not the Flash that I would like. So that's the biggest thing for me. But there is some positives with Ezra Miller, and I'll talk about with the positives that I liked. So that's the biggest reason. That was the biggest reason.
You think that the casting of Ezra Miller and Ezra Miller playing Barry is enough of a 5-point dock?
It's probably for the movie itself. I'm just taking it for the movie. Probably not. There are other reasons for it. For my critique of it. I was very confused about the CGI and involved with it. So there was a lot of that obviously the pushback of the movie and like the placement of the movie, where it's going in. Like, do I invest in this movie compared to when I'm going forward into the universe as a whole? But for the movie itself, I guess we'll get into the positives. The one thing I did like about Ezra Miller's performance is that they were allowed to be very emotionally vulnerable throughout the entire movie, and they cried a lot through the movie, which I liked, and still was able to be that heroic hero at the end. I liked that. It showed strength, not just being a manly man, but like you can show that there was a lot of emotion in there, and I liked that part of it. I think it's a lot more of a personal thing, is that I don't need the character to be exactly like the comic at all, not at all. I just need to feel an essence of it, a spirit of the character, and I don't think Ezra Miller gets that. It's just in my opinion. I don't think they found that. It's definitely their own hero.
In this episode, I mean, we will talk about, all the things that people are, talking about, as well as I think the history of Barry versus Wally, I think is a very interesting one in pop culture, because I have my opinions about that, but we'll get to that. I'm gonna write down a note. Sure. Lex,
please.
How'd you feel?
So I am going to rank this one a 4.5. On our show, last night we just reviewed this movie, and I was trying to remember what I rated it. No idea. Probably harsher than this, but I saw a tweet that resonated with me. The reason why it's below 5 for me, forced. I feel like it was movies they've ever seen before, and it just. So,
give me a second. Give me a quick sec.